Okay, this is the tutorial for exercise 22M in your beginning AutoCAD workbook. Okay, exercise 22M says to use our border A file. Draw the objects using circles, arcs, lines, fillets, dimension using class style, and save as 22M. Okay, so I'm going to do save as 22M. Okay, so it shows you the exercise and then it gives you a little helper. So I'm going to start by laying out some center lines first. Line, oops. And it doesn't tell us where it has to be, so I'm going to place it around here. Okay. So I'm going to put the center of that circle around here. So from there I'm going to offset 3.188. So that's the center of my large circle. I'm going to draw in those two little circles for now so that you can see what I'm doing. My intersection. Okay, so I know that those small circle, 4 of them, 0.675 diameter. Okay. And my large circle, I know it has a diameter of 2.138. Okay. 2.475. Offset 2.475. I'm going to put this guy back down here because we're not using him. Okay, offset 1.410. Oops. Offset 1.410, enter. Copy my circle. Okay. And let's do our next one. What do we have? 3.450. I'm looking at the circles over on the right now. I'm going to stay on my center line layer. And I'm going to create a circle with a radius using the center of this circle as my starting point. So I want a radius of 3.450. Okay, so where that intersects, that's where my next circle is going. Okay, and draw a center line from here out to here. Then I'm going to do a rotate, copy, and I want it to be 30 degrees. Okay. So then where these two intersect is where we're going to copy the second circle. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of these center lines. I'm going to keep that one for now. And keep that one. Keep this one. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm just going to draw, I'm going to erase this out afterwards, but I'm just drawing kind of like that. I'm going to use this to trim. Okay, now I'm going to erase that out. Okay, so we have all of those. We have that. I don't need those. We'll put those in as center marks. Okay, so now we have radius 0.844. Radius from here. .844. Same thing here. We have one that's 1.238. And we have one that's 1.238. And we have one that is 1.8. Okay, I'm going to turn on my tangent. I'm going to do a tangent. I'm going to turn off my centers because it's overriding. Tangent of this circle to the tangent of that circle. I want a fillet of 0.788. Fillet, radius 0.788. From this circle to this circle, I want a fillet of 1.8. From this circle to this circle, I want another large radius of 4.688. Okay, and I want another small radius of 0.675, or fillet, sorry, with a radius of 0.675. From this one to this one. And now I'm going to do a bunch of trimming. Get rid of this, and get rid of this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'm just getting rid of all these bits that I don't need. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to put that circle back in. I shouldn't have trimmed it, but if I hit undo, I was going to lose everything. So 4.688. And I'll retrim that one. Delete, delete. I'm going to leave this in here. I'm going to change to my center line layer, annotate, center mark, 1, 2. I'm not going to do one here. I am going to do one here. for this side. I've noticed that they have their center line like extends all the way over, it looks like, so I'm just going to pull these across. Yep, like that. I'm going to move this whole thing so that I have a little more room for my dimensions. I want this angled line to be longer, so I'm going to use LENGTHEN, lengthen, and I'm going to use DY for dynamic. Then I can just grab this line and extend it as far as I want. Okay, so that is the drawing itself. So let's put on our linear dimensions first, 1, 2, 3 of them. Let's put on our angular dimension. Okay, let's get our rate, or let's do our diameters. So we just have the one diameter. I want to say 4 times. And I'm going to change the way that looks again. Dim at fit. I'm going to change it to 1. Try that again. There we go. That's what we want. Delete. And now we're going to go in and do our radius dimensions. 1, 2, so we're going to do our 4 outside ones. We've already done the circles because we put the 4 times on it. We have to do this one. And just a couple more. Okay, so this one, we're going to put our dimension line first. Turn that on. And the diameter of our large circle. I'm going to change my dimension style, dim at fit. I'm going to change the value to 3. Then we're going to pull that one down there, 2.138, and go back in and add the fillets to those last 3 spots. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that is all of our dimensions. We're going to grab this one and this one and this one, so our 4 outer radius and properties, fit, dim line forced on, and then just make sure you save your file as 22M. And that's the end of the tutorial for that exercise. That's the end of the tutorial for exercise 22M.